Question 1. If a risk event has a 90% chance of occurring and the consequences will be $10,000, what does $9,000 represent? Risk value, present value, expected monetary value, contingency, budget. Answer C is a correct choice. Expected monetary value is calculated by multiplying the probability times the impact. In this case, EMV equal 0.9 times $10,000 equal $9,000. Question 2. Project Team A has been hired to manage a transportation project very similar to dozens of projects the team has managed successfully in the past. The team has determined the probability of achieving project objectives is 94%. What part of the risk process is the team in? Perform qualitative risk analysis, plan risk responses, perform quantitative risk analysis, identify risks. Answer C is a correct choice. The perform quantitative risk analysis process numerically analyzes the probability of each risk and its consequence on project objectives. These risks are then diminished, if possible, in the plan risk responses process. Question 3. An experienced project manager has just begun working for a large information technology integrator. Her manager provides her with a draft project charter and immediately asks her to provide an analysis of the risks on the project. Which of the following would best help in this effort? An article from PM Network magazine, her project scope statement from the project planning process, her resource plan from the project planning process, a conversation with a team member from a similar project that failed in the past. Answer D is a correct choice. Did you realize this situation is taking place during project initiating? The scope statement and resource plan are created in project planning and so are not yet available. Therefore, we are left with deciding if the magazine article or a conversation with a team member who worked on a similar project provides the greater value, since the information gained in conversing with the team member provides input more specific to your company. It is the best choice. Question 4. Monte Carlo analysis is used to get an indication of the risk involved in the project, estimate an activity's length, simulate possible quality issues on the project, prove to management that extra staff is needed. Answer A is a correct choice. A Monte Carlo analysis could indicate that an estimate for an activity needs to change, but not what the activity estimate should be. Monte Carlo is a simulation, but it does not specifically address quality. It does not deal directly with staff or resource needs either. Project risk can be assessed using Monte Carlo analysis by considering the inputs to the PERT estimates and the network diagram. You can obtain a better overview of the overall project risk. Question 5. A list of risks for additional study is an output of identify risks, plan risk management, perform qualitative risk analysis, perform quantitative risk analysis. Answer C is a correct choice. Some risks from perform qualitative risk analysis will be candidates for further study in perform quantitative risk analysis. Question 6. During the identify risks process, a project manager identifies a risk that, no matter what the company does, a fire could occur in the building during the testing. It would be best to the risk, deflect, accept, avoid, change. Answer A is a correct choice. Remember, the word avoid does not mean prevent from happening. Rather, it means eliminate the cause. Such risks are normally handled by purchasing insurance. Deflect is another word for transfer. Question 7. In which part of the risk management process would you complete a risk rating matrix? Identify risks, perform qualitative risk analysis, monitor and control risks, plan risk responses. Answer B is a correct choice. A risk rating matrix is created during the perform qualitative risk analysis process to promote a common understanding of what each risk rating means. Question 8. During the implementation of a contingency plan, a team member notices the plan worked only marginally. There were 3 similar contingency plans developed for other risks that have not yet happened. He should recommend which of the following: workaround, a project change request, a new risk rating matrix, a risk responsibility chart review. Answer B is a correct choice. The project management plan can be changed to reflect the actions needed to manage risks. Question 9. What risk management process most affects the project management plan? Identify risks, perform qualitative risk analysis, plan risk responses, monitor and control risks. Answer C is the correct choice. Risk responses may include changes to the project schedule, cost, quality, human resource, and procurement plans. The WBS and time and cost baselines may also be impacted by risk response plans. Therefore, project management plan updates are outputs of the plan risk responses process. Question 10. When planning risk responses, the strategy of changing the project management plan to eliminate the risk is known as avoidance, transference, mitigation, acceptance. Answer A is the correct choice. Eliminating the threat by eliminating the cause is risk avoidance.